made video awesome sauce for you. Try our multi-streaming video editor, recording, and video hosting served in one place. Shaken, not stirred. Use video to grow your business, gain visibility, and broaden your reach. With Wave.Video live streaming, you can effortlessly broadcast to multiple channels at once to reach as many viewers as possible. Easily invite up to 12 guests to your stream and bring them on screen all together. Plan the streaming flow. Make your live streams look unique with stylish, customizable layouts and overlays. Create your own scene layouts. Drag, drop, and move on-screen elements and cameras. Jazz up your stream with sound effects and music that you can upload from your computer or select from Wave.Video amazing stock library. Broadcast from several cameras and easily switch between them to bring a different angle to your stream. What makes Wave.Video live streaming even more special is that you can plan the flow of your live show in advance. Prepare the screen shares and content that you want to demonstrate before the show starts and bring them on screen when the time comes, quickly and hassle-free. Take advantage of custom scenes and smooth scene transitions. And that's not all. Use our pre-designed editable templates and create a consistent and recognizable look for your live streams. Countdowns, lower thirds, thumbnails, intros, and more. We got everything you need for professional streaming. After your live show ends, the recording of it will be saved so that you can promote it even further. Use Wave.Video editor to cut out the best parts of your show, add captions and CTA, resize it to multiple formats, and post short-form videos across your social media channels to attract a new audience. To bring even more exposure to your video, turn it into a podcast. Share it everywhere. Educate, engage, and entertain your audience with Wave.Video, the platform that makes professional live streaming and video editing accessible to everyone. Sign up now.
Every day, you face a great deal of uncertainty. But one thing remains the same. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Verizon knows there's no better way to stream your Disney favorites than on America's most reliable network. That's why we include Disney Plus with your unlimited plan. And plans start at just $35 per line.
How about that?
Your body benefits from movement, but your mind benefits from stillness. Practice uniting the two with a free trial at glow.com. Discover new flavors, explore new places, while sharing unique moments with those you love most. Enhance your experience wherever you are with San Pellegrino, a new kind of nutrition for a new kind of active. Vega, helping you to be better every day. Our communities are stronger when we join together. We can serve all of our neighbors experiencing hunger by just one act of kindness at a time. Find a local food bank near you at feedingamerica.org. They say laughter is the best medicine.
Can't go to school ever again.
Of course, actual medicine is the best medicine.
Hi, I'm Dr. Liz, and I am so excited to be a sponsor and a speaker for 100 Days Lives with Sonya from our coaching universe. So please join me and many other experts as we share our tips and strategies for how you can scale your business, how you can improve your productivity, improve your finances, wealth, and many, many, many other topics. So I personally will be sharing some of my latest research, which shows how you can actually get more done in less time so that you have extra time to do what you want to do, not just what you have to do. So very simple, very powerful tips that I will be sharing with you that I actually use as part of my coaching with many, many successful business people from all around the world. So I am really honored and can't wait to be part of 100 Days Live with Sonya. Please register in details in the comments below. And I can't wait to see you then. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn stuff. And it's going to be amazing 100 days live with Sonya. Register now and we will see you there. Bye.
Well, hello, friend. I'm so glad to let you know that I'll be sponsoring and speaking on the 100 Days Live Summit with Sonya. It's July 1st through October 9th, 100 days of success coaches, empowerment experts, entrepreneurs, marketing mentors. I'll be speaking on the lessons I learned from interviewing 200 creative practitioners all over the world. How to build their brands, how to stay resilient, how to make collaborations, and how to gain the confidence and connections to launch their work out into the world. You won't want to miss it. And of course, in addition to just my small talk, imagine 99 more experts every day for 100 days. So join me for 100 days live with Sonya. The link is in the notes. See you soon.
Oh, oh, sorry. Thank you for inviting me. This is this is what's happening on live streaming, and then I haven't put my. Oh, okay. Let's restart it. You see, it means that now I'm a real live streamer because I get this challenge, like being on mute, and I didn't know that the mic was unmuted. Like this is okay. Again, welcome to another Days Live with Sonya. And yes, today is a cloudy morning in Bali, and then I smell nice already. I don't smell chicken or rosemary or lemon, and then also yeah, it's just that I give you my secret recipe for my chicken stick. I'm going to open my booth today for my drink and food vendor on the mall here, like usual, right? So, yes, today we have a very special, distinguished guest, and she has been supporting me on my event since last year, and she is the well-known CEO and also, you know, international speaker, and she has just received a new award, also launched a new book. Oh my God, so many things happening. And then also she has just maintained the what is it? A woman's business tribe. And I think I'm going to ask her: is it like rebranding from lipstick consulting, or it is a new business that has been launched? So yeah, mostly she help a lot of women to grow and also to improve their business, including me. So welcome, Annie Gibbins. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, such a delight to be on your show, Sonia. I always look forward to our conversations and I look forward to sharing with your audience today.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to have you here. And let me greet our viewers. Hi, Sonia. Have a great show. We'll catch up the replay. Yeah, I know it is very late in Europe. So thank you so much, Stuart, for tuning in. And also, Annie Gibbins. Thank you so much again. Today, we are going to talk about the growth of the woman biz through online streaming. So I see you live stream a lot. Also, you interview guest speakers are also just like me, but it is for your business, right? And then, yes, first I would like to ask you: is this a new business, woman business, right? And then, is this like a kind of rebranding from lipstick consulting, or the new business you are maintaining? Because so many things, and then you told me that your what is it? Your business grows very very fast.
Yeah. So I think for those of you who've known me along my journey, my business is still lipstick consulting and I operated in that way with that brand for a number of years. And that was great. You know, I named it Lipstick Consulting because I was all about women and women's consulting, but it actually, you know, business is about your brand and what message you're trying to put about. So over the pandemic, actually, I had a very big brainstorm about my business and my brand and what people were coming to me for. And it was really interesting, Sonya, you know, that I'm now known as the Women's Success Catalyst, right? So what an interesting word, success catalyst, because Annie's all about creating success. She's all about taking, you know, little ideas to actually activating them and making them really big. And so I was actually known as a woman success coach, which was interesting. And then I also then wanted to know, well, how do I, you know, change that in my brand? And so I've actually got 3 businesses. So I've got Lipstick Consulting is my name of it, and I've got Annie Gibbins Global, where I, you know, still speak at events and I write books, and you know, I've got a blog and podcast and things like that. And then I've got WomensBiz Tribe, which is actually my main brand now, because that's the and then I've also got another business called WomensBiz Incubator, which is where my programs are. But the WomensBiz Tribe is just a great brand, and it suddenly attracted people because it's been very clear on its message. I'm a woman, I need a tribe. I want to move from where I am now to where I want to be. That's going to involve moments of success and growth. And so therefore, yes, very proudly sponsoring and speaking now as CEO of Women's Biz.
Thank you so much. And then what is your biggest goal? First, I would like to ask you that, because I also asked the other guest expert speaker, because we are already on the more than the middle of the year already. And then what is your biggest goal, or have you been reaching your main goals this year? And then that's why you build this and you build that. You even build your new brand also in Woman Business Tribe. And what is the vision of Woman Business Tribe?
The vision of Women's Biz Tribe is to actually reach 1 million women around the world, to be able to have the opportunity at a very low cost to be able to just find a tribe, meet up and be inspired and encouraged and supported by women around the world. How our whole ethos is to be collaborative and to supportive and to help people have a leg up. And you get that immediately. Many people don't have connections, networks, people who understand them, believe in them. And when you immediately then just join a tribe of women from around the world doing different things, you know, you suddenly go, oh my gosh, in this environment, I can do anything. So that's my ultimate goal, that I want to reach 1 million women in my lifetime. And so, you know, and also most of my goals I definitely achieve. So I'm believing that's very achievable. The biggest goals or moments this year has just been incredible growth opportunities, and particularly because of my online presence. So it's really just showing up as your brand. So for example, in 2 months, I'm launching the Women's Biz Tribe magazine. So then people will then, in my tribe and in my programs, they'll be able to then be, you know, in a global magazine. So that's super exciting. I'll have a Women's Biz Tribe Summit. So those people around the world who want to speak on a women's summit, or also the people in my programs, can then have those opportunities to do that. The podcast continues to grow. I think I'm up to about 200 episodes now on Memoirs of Success.
Wow. It is weekly podcast, right?
It's a weekly podcast, comes out on every Friday for me in Australia. I posted it at 9 a.m. and just having fascinating women from around the world just sharing their journeys of, you know, success. And I love the candidness. I love the vibe of my tribe. I love the way that, you know, they actually are very authentic and very real and very raw, because we need to know what the real truth is. I think a lot of people act like everything is just so, you know, they'll get polished and amazing all the time. And it's not, you know, anyone who's in business has had some real challenges and real moments. And so they share them, I share them, and together we grow. And the cool thing, actually, the joy, the personal joy for me this year is that I've offered $300,000 of scholarships to my incubator program. And so that's been amazing, getting applications from around the world. I've still got positions available, that I've got people coming into my startup, scale up business domination programs to when they wouldn't normally have that opportunity. So I've got full scholarships and I've got partial scholarships still available. And I encourage anyone listening in if you can't afford a
Yes.
program, seriously reach out and just ask me and put in your application. Find the application on womensbiztribe.com and you will get looked at by my team.
Will do, will do. And how long does it take for your program, for
The
the
program,
people to join?
it depends. As soon as you join, you start the next day or that day. So it's
Mhm.
immediate because everything I do is online and available 24/7 in your own time. And then you can then come
Mhm.
on, as well as the online course. You then get coaching with me every week, multiple times. You just drop into what suits you. For the
Oh.
time for the program, some people could do a whole program in, 3 to 6 months. I like everyone to stay for at least 12 months. In fact, I like them to stay ongoing, because then they're in the tribe and they wouldn't want to leave. But I know busy life happens, right? We're busy women.
Yeah.
I know in my journey, I had 5 children and juggling a big household and career. So, things, when a lot of programs, they say they're for 12 weeks or 16 weeks. And as soon as you
Yeah.
start,
About that, I wonder how you manage your time and energy for that. Even you register for the Survivor in Australia, so it is, oh wow. I think, how do you manage your time while your business is already very hectic, and then you still do other things and
I think I'm just very efficient with my time, Sonia. So, and that's one of the secrets, and that's one of the qualities that I coach people. That I've experienced that overwhelm and that burnout, and then trying to do everything, and now as you grow your
I
career and
agree.
learn a lot of things, now I actually just operate in my top 20%. What do I love doing, and what's my true gifting is to be on the coaching with my clients. It's to be speaking at summits, writing books, doing things, having that higher
I
presence.
agree.
And then I can then outsource now my up to 80%, the back end things that are very time consuming. And that wasn't able,
Yeah.
had to grow my business to be able to do that. So those listening in, even if you just delegate one task to someone or give them a freebie on something, if they help you, and then over time, it's about knowing where to release your time and energy to
To
someone
relate.
else,
Yes.
so that you can actually just be in the moment and enjoy what you're doing. So I've learned to be fully present and actually feel like I'm not rushed, even though I look like, and I do achieve a lot, but it's not exhausting because of the way I sort of lay out my business and my
Yeah,
time.
because you do what you love also, and then but how do you provide your me time or taking a rest?
Oh, I actually put that in my diary first, which is quite interesting. And
Oh,
that's one of the
okay.
top tips. So before I book my diary, my date night, Friday night with husband is always in there on Friday. It's before I book out my diary. My picking up my granddaughters
Wow.
from daycare is
Okay.
in my diary. My exercise time is in my diary, so that I don't, because I actually, and I learned that the hard way, that if I didn't do that, I booked all these other things. You're always available, like 24/7, and being
Yeah,
a
yeah, like me.
say, I'll help you, I'll do it. You don't want to be a bad person. But what happens is you actually let everyone else determine your time and your energy, and they will take advantage of that. Maybe not intentionally or for a
Yeah, that's
reason.
true. That's true. I try to reduce that also. I agree with it.
Exactly. And
Wow.
so now it's actually the opposite. It's like, well, I actually had a big shift a number of years ago, and I thought, well, what actually, what's my balance? Everyone's got a different balance. I'm a very high energy person, so I don't need as much downtime, but I also know a lot of other
Oh,
people need
okay.
a lot of downtime. And so it's about working with who you are and what is your optimum self, to thrive. And so for me, it's about how much sleep do I need, how much quality personal time do I need, exercise, relationship. I actually put all that life wheel type stuff in my planner first, because then I know very clearly and very intentionally, when do I do when do I interview people on my podcast, when do I spend time writing for books or magazines, when do I speak on summits, when do I be able to just out promoting things and spending time on
Yeah,
sales.
because on your status the last time you also speak somewhere, right? Is it far from your place, or you have to travel a lot for that, Annie?
Oh, look, they're all over the place, Sonia. So sometimes it can be just in my local area. You know, I'm speaking regularly,
Yes.
and other times it could be in another country. So now I'm a global speaker. So it's pretty much whatever the opportunity is. Sometimes I have another business with my husband. We run an online training college for optics because he's an optometrist.
Yes.
So
Oh.
and so when he travels, that's another opportunity that I can then travel with him. And if I'm in a state that I wouldn't have been in before, then I can think, okay, well, can I while we're here, can I have an event of some kind? So I think it's just it's seeing the opportunities in your time that you can then seize, right? Rather than sort of wait for the perfect opportunity. It's about saying, oh, okay, well, since I'm there anyway, how can I make something happen and capitalize on that? And I find that the easiest way, actually.
Yeah, because you seem everywhere in Australia. You were on the what is it, ultimate speaker show reel or something like that. And there is a film days. I don't know what that is. Like, you know, is it like the movie opening or talking about movie?
Yeah, that
What
was
is
a
that,
great
Annie?
day.
Would you like to tell us?
Yeah, that was a fabulous day. One of my gorgeous friends, Zarina, she runs Ultimate Showreel Speaker Day, and so that actually is an opportunity. It's like a mini practice TED talk for people, and while you're at that day, you get filmed so that people can see you speaking. You'll end up getting a show reel. So then, if you want to be a global speaker, you can then have a fancy show reel to show to people who are you, what do you do. People are there in the crowd. They give
But it
testimony.
seems very fun. And then you said that what is it? You have like desire to be like Oprah or to be Oprah. Well, you are special.
I had an Oprah moment. I was such a girl crush on Oprah.
No, when I read it, I have a little giggle, because that you wanted to be Oprah. No, I know. Maybe you are going to what is it, to be a president also, or the prime minister of Australia.
Never say never to anything is my view, Sonia. But
Yeah.
no, it was just fun. I had a gorgeous colleague of mine, Dr. Talat Uppal, and she was interviewing me on stage. And so I said to her, "You be Oprah, you know, you be the interviewer, and I'm, you know, because she's actually written the forward to my new book. I've got a brand new book. Look at this, twins.
Yeah,
Coming
what
out.
is it about? Because it is twins, like double trouble, double treat. But
Double
what I
trouble,
mean
double
is like,
treat.
yeah,
The
I
doc-
would love to have, if I am blessed, I would love to have twin because it will save time to make it actually. But is it
very
about children
efficient.
or about
Very
what?
Well, in the interview, being Oprah was Dr. Talat, and she's actually done the forward of my beautiful new book, Twins, because she's an obstetrician gynecologist and she's a dear friend, and so I wanted that credibility and that expertise about my book. And this book's just come out this week; it's just been released. Very exciting. So it's called Twins because those listening in, I had two sets of twins just 26 months apart a long time ago, and I always wanted. I always wanted to write a story about, you know, my journey and the real, you know, you can feel the pulse of just getting told and what it's like, and then finding out you had twins again. You know, it's been a labor of love, that one, and I'm super excited to share my journey with the world now.
Yeah, and then I think you are frozen, Annie. Now it's okay. And then about how do you call it? It is like, yeah, so many things, and then also you still have to do a lot of programs after this. Do you have your own team or do you do it everything alone?
I have a gorgeous executive producer called Ali, and she just makes everything swim along. So everyone needs a beautiful team member behind them. You know, as I grow, I will definitely get more team members, but at the moment, we pretty much do everything ourselves. So I sort of, you know, organize of where do I want to be and what opportunities do I have and so forth. And then she'll do, for example, I've got another book coming out in October called A Woman's Guide to Business Domination.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So that's a collaboration book. And so I've got about 20 women that I've interviewed on my podcast, and they're all writing a chapter of this book. So I'll organize those ladies. I'll run the face of that, but my beautiful assistant, Ali, will make sure that all the communications and everything runs well behind the scenes. And, you know, we all need a team, and everyone needs to realize that, you know, when you see someone, it's not just, you know, if that person looks like it's totally seamless, it's because they're going to have a beautiful, you know, army or people behind them sort of, you know, making that happen. And that's just a joy. And that's actually what you want to have, because there's other stages
I
of
agree.
this that it's exhausting. And when you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm doing everything, you
This
know,
is
you
good actually to stuck on your social media, because you have a lot of going on, but you're still, you know, you do everything, and then it is like a, a motivation for other women, you know, that they can do everything, they can manage everything, even though, yeah, maybe they have the twin double trouble, double trip, but it is also about storytelling, right? Storytelling.
it's totally about storytelling. All our life's about storytelling. It's actually
Mhm.
being about raw and real about, you know, what are our experiences and how do we navigate them. And that's what it is. It should be
Mhm.
inspirational that you can do everything, but you can
Mhm.
try and do everything, but what I like to do is do what you want to do well, right? So, you know, when you're trying to go too broad and trying to be, you know, an expert at everything or agreeing to do everything, you know, you're never fully present then in any of those occasions, and you also just burn yourself out. And so it's the best way is to go, okay, well, if I pick 10 things that I want to be really present in, what are they, and do them very well, then those things are achievable. So when you say things like, you know, well, can you have it all? You possibly can try, but what I like to do is you can have all of what's really important to you. I think that's probably where I'd
Yes,
position
and then
myself.
did it happen to you before, kind of like, you know, having a burnout and anxiety, because you deal with another CEO also, you deal with a lot of important people there for your business, and now you work for yourself, building your brands. And how do you feel that way when you started, and how long time ago did you start
Oh,
it, so that it grows very fast, like today, you know, the breakthrough? I went for my breakthrough too, actually.
yeah. We all love those breakthrough moments, and they're super exciting. But what people need to know is, yes, they're rarely overnight. You know, sometimes they can be, and other times
Mm.
they take many years. And for all of us, it's a journey. Like even for me on my rebrand and finding that true essence of where is
Yes.
the core market, and where was I positioning myself was Women's Biz Tribe. You know, that actually took many years. I started my original business in
Mm-hmm.
2016. So you know that's taken quite some time to sort of get to that moment, and then suddenly take off.
2016. Yeah. But
Say
it
because
wasn't a long time ago. It
no,
wasn't a long time ago,
it
and
wasn't a
today
long,
it
long time ago.
exploded.
Yeah, exactly. It sort of exploded more because of a few
Mm.
things. One, the rebrand, but also the time and the energy that I could put into it. So I've always been a CEO, a corporate
Mm-hmm.
CEO as well for the last 12 years, and I've always had
Mm-hmm.
my business as a
Mm-hmm.
side hustle on the side. And
Mm-hmm.
so when you're trying to do both, it's very difficult. You know, if I'm doing a corporate role, you know, 40, 50 hours a week, then to actually be doing your
Mm-hmm.
business on the side, you know, for me, I got to a stage where I then had to let that other role go and say, I want to pour my heart into it. And so now I'm pouring my energies into my business in the same
Wow.
way I did with my previous role. And
Into
you can
your
see,
business, that's why.
right? So all of a sudden it's like, yeah, 100% focus. And so I think that's one of the key learnings for me. It's like, yes, you've got to be bold and brave to give
Mm-hmm.
up your security, right? So there's no doubting that. You know, I've given up a
I
lot
agree. I agree.
that. So it's not an
Yeah.
easy decision. And so, but when you do it, it then now frees me up to go, okay, my sole focus is my business and the people in my business, and for them to feel my love and support in every single thing that they do. And so that actually is just so much better. I feel like I'm not distracted. I'm not trying to do everything.
Yeah.
I still am doing a lot, but now what am I doing? I'm doing everything in the tribe. So I'm doing the magazine, the podcast, the blog, the coaching, the scholarships, the summit. So that's still, you know, what, six things that I'm doing, but I can do them all very well because I don't have to focus on running other events and organization and other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Different mindset. So I think sometimes we get overwhelmed because we're in too many baskets, you know, we're just trying too many things.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're in them, Sonia, we feel that we can't leave them. right? This feeling that,
Mm.
I'd like to, but
I
I
started to have that feeling, but I'm
yeah.
sorry. Now I feel a bit ashamed also because I promised to be on your podcast, but until today I haven't booked the schedule. I don't know when to book the schedule. Is
Well,
it
that's all
covered
right.
with our? Yeah, it is covered with our talk on the chatting. So when it was it, so okay. But I promise for that. I
We will
know.
make that happen.
Annie,
But yeah,
one more question.
sure.
This is a very big question actually. And in woman business tribe, right? What is the goals or what are the goals or the outcomes that the participants going to have after
Yeah,
joining your program? Because
great.
that is
Has it
very important for me also to know where I go or where should I go. Sometimes where I go is not the same with where should I go, right? Well, where should I go will be bigger than where I go, something like that, Annie.
I think just to join the tribe is you get a free trial for a month
Mm-mm,
and then it's only $10 a week, like forever. It's just
mm,
such a bargain.
mm,
And then with that, those women can then immediately be part of a global community. They can have the opportunity to
mm,
advertise their business, share, ask questions, just build and grow and feel supported wherever they are without any
mm,
judgment, with people just saying, "You
mm,
go, girl, how can we help you?" So that's the basic. Then through they also then access webinars. So we have webinars every week, about 4 different webinars that they can just drop into different time
mm,
zones to make them available, so they can meet each other personally. They can share. I'll do master classes on business tips, leadership, sales, marketing, business growth, anything, whatever the tribe's wanting at the time. I then put on extra classes. Those are tribe members who are also doing my coaching programs. They'll be doing a startup
mm,
incubator where they can start. They get to go from an idea to a launch in 6 months and grow their business to 6 figures. And then they
mm,
feed into the scale up incubator where they can scale to multi 6 figures. It's very different when you're ready to scale, to make sure that you've got all your business aligned in that way. Otherwise, sometimes you can come a little bit unstuck. And then I work with
mm.
business domination incubator clients who actually are wanting to be the premier in their niche, right? They want to be a little bit like us, Sonya. They want to go, well, how do I get
Oh, okay.
the book, the podcast, the speaking, how do I become known as the expert
Yeah,
in an area so that people know to come to me? And so that is very much
yeah.
around branding.
As I always mention, to be a tough leader, because actually there are so many people who still need that kind of leader, that
Yes.
they are experts in their industries, but easy to be reached out because there are so many busy people, there are so many business mentor consultants. I had it before to choose the right coach, to choose the right mentors or consultants are not easy, sometimes. And when you know that your coach or mentor or consultants have their own problem, then we are left behind, right? Then they are
Yeah.
stressed out, and their stress influence me, something like that.
Oh
I
my
mean, that's
goodness.
why I'm
You
very
know,
careful to choose my coaches and then my consultant right now. Not
yeah.
only consider, oh, okay, you can be my coachee. Okay, then I say like that. But then I got all of the stress of the coaches.
You do not want the stress of the coach. There should be no stress coming from the coach. And for my advice with anyone joining, whether it's my tribe or any other group or getting a coach, you want to look at, well, who is that coach and what have they done before? You want to make sure that they've got the credibility, not just a course, but they've actually practiced it and they've got runs on the board. They've got evidence of their success in the area that you're wanting success. So there's a lot of coaches, but if you're in a specific niche area, you want to make sure that you align with someone who is further down the path, who has actually got proven success evidence. And so rather than just theories, because otherwise they're just a step ahead of you in concepts, you actually want to go, when someone comes to me, I'll go, oh yes, I've run 5 different organizations to multi, 7 figures. And so when you do that, you come with expertise, that you're not stressed. You know different scenarios. You've tried things. You've seen things work and not work and why. And it doesn't mean that you'll have an expert recipe, but you certainly know the steps to get to that success. You also know how to make those steps achievable. And so sometimes people want to jump steps, and we know when we're experienced in a certain area what those steps are, and you can choose to jump them, but these will be your problems, and that's for people to understand. Many people don't know what they don't know, so they trust that person, and so they're wanting to make sure that that person really is a person who can steer them in a way that and guide them and support them. All of those steps are achievable so that they can celebrate. I also love, because I'm a bit of a party girl, I love to have achievable steps that we really know what those steps
Yeah,
are.
you are everywhere, not only the party. You are even like on the woman gathering for some tea, and then you go to the stadium for the sport, watching the sport, and then
I don't want to.
you still
I want to just
play
celebrate.
the
I want to celebrate every
Survivor
goal.
Tribe. Oh, so also actually there is like a kind of celebration of your achievement. I thought that because you want to be with the people you love, and then you go here and everywhere, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I then get to, in my business, I get to reach as many people as I can to come into the tribe. I get to share with as many personally who are in the tribe. It basically just grows an organization. And the great thing about Women's Biz Tribe is it's just really natural. It's not hard. It's not pretentious. It's not intimidating. Anyone can come in at any stage of life. It's just doing business and life authentically. And so there's no pressures. You actually cannot fail, which I love. There's so many issues that make women in particular just sort of pull back. They don't want to let people down. They don't want to feel embarrassed. They might have some fears. They just look and think everyone else is sort of more ahead of me or more accomplished or whatever. Well, we can easily self-sabotage. And all of those things is actually what I'm trying to combat by having the Women's Biz Tribe, that you can actually go, you know what, you're more than enough just being who you are. You don't have to have a CEO title. You don't have to be a business owner. You might be where I was 25 years ago, juggling 4 or 5 kids, and actually you're just as valuable then. You're beautiful just the way you are. So it's more about saying, for wherever you are in the world and whatever circumstance you are living in, and that is your reality, how can we bring out the best of you in that context? Because that's going to be very different depending on your social, psychological sort of support system, financial support systems. There's so many variables in everyone's life. You can't just go and say, "I'll do this recipe, do this course, and you'll get success." That actually is wrong and false advertising. I want to know where that woman is in the world, what her true dreams are, what would be possible in her context. And then we work with that. And then that will look very different and unique for every single person. But you know what? They'll feel satisfied, because if you've got a dream that is achievable, then you can then start believing in it. If you don't believe in it, you will never achieve it. Right. And so many dreams are like,
believe in yourself that you can be there.
But I don't really believe it's possible. Well, you're instantly going to fail. You have to be able to believe that your dream is achievable. And so a lot of my work is actually going, who are you? What motivates you?
To be real, yes.
And ultimately, my goal in the tribe is to help women become financially independent, because when you're independently financial, you're then able to have the freedom to make choices in your life. If you don't have financial
I agree. People say money is not important. Money cannot focus on money all the time. But for me, it helps a lot, in building live streaming like this, because living as a digital nomad is not free, for example.
Exactly.
And then
nothing's free. And that's an attitude to money. It's just saying don't love money. Well, that's right. It doesn't mean you love money. It actually means that you respect money and you honor money. And you know what? The more money I then get, the more I can then do good things with. That's why I've got a scholarship program. That's why I can do pro bono work on boards. That's why I can do things. Money gives you opportunity. And so it's not a get rich sort of program. It's more that I want to know, if you're in Botswana or Sierra Leone or anywhere in the world, coming into the program, my goal is that you grow your life so that you can at some stage become financially independent. When you are that as a woman, you then go, oh, now I'm free. Now you might be free to stay in your very same context that you already love. You also now might be free to escape domestic violence. You might be free to start your own business. You might be able to be free
Oh, that's a lot. Yes.
champion causes. Like, so as an empowerment opportunity, you
Yeah, I
cannot
agree because
out if you're
that
not in that state.
yeah, I agree because you know, most of us women tend to hide our problems because of, you know, being ashamed to our family, our society, and we do not want to reach for help. And then it happens also to my clients at that time when I still work with women here also. And then let's back to a little bit to your business because this is very interesting what we are talking about today, that live streaming bring the growth to your business, and how do you get the benefits from live streaming or online streaming?
Oh, the benefits are just being in the moment any time of day, right? So it means that
Mm-hmm.
I can go on to a Facebook Live immediately with my tribe at any time. It means that when I do a podcast, I can live stream that podcast to LinkedIn, to YouTube, to Facebook. I'm in
Mm-hmm.
the moment. It means that people can share that moment with us, and that's what the world wants now. They're like, if my friend's getting interviewed now, I
I
want to see
agree.
her.
I agree.
They don't want to see it in a week's time or 2 weeks' time. And also,
Yeah,
what I've
even
learned.
now we are also streaming. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Right now. So I can go onto my Facebook this morning and go, hey, I'm on live streaming with Sonya. And then I'll put up a thing
Mm-hmm.
and they can come and watch straight away. And yes, of course they can always watch the replay, but it's kind of like, it's like going to the game. If you've got your favorite ball game, you want to go while it's playing. You don't want to watch the rerun if you're a true fan or in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so I find that is just
Yeah.
so
Yeah. If
great.
you have unless if you are in Europe like today, then it is okay to play the replay, right? There are so
And then
many
you've got
people
the joys
also
of
because this
technology.
is also the
Exactly.
weekend.
Yeah,
Agree.
exactly.
Yeah,
But
we
you
are
don't
live
understand.
on LinkedIn and also YouTube. But on LinkedIn, we do not get what is it? Like the last time I mentioned, that I cannot see the what is it in studio for the comments. But then until 350 comments at that time, and then Brian told me it is 350 comments. The tribes are there. Yeah, but I couldn't see it because in the studio I couldn't see the comments, something like that. So this is about
I know
technology
that's
that
the
we need
annoying
to
thing when
adapt
you're.
and to learn. Yes.
Yes, when you're managing it all, and that's another thing, that when you're
Mm-hmm.
managing it all and you're doing it, sometimes I've looked at that too, and I
Mm-hmm.
can have my Facebook up and other things on, but then I also get distracted as well. So that's where it's great to have a team
Mm-hmm.
member or to go back afterwards, because I've also done others, and you can see them getting very distracted all the time. So it depends on the technology that you're using. I want to be fully present with the person I'm speaking with. If I notice something in a platform, and that's where there's different platforms
Mm-hmm.
that we all trial and use, but I like the ones that you can actually just see the messages coming up really clearly, so it's not like a real distraction for me if they're a bit hidden or a bit
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
It's too difficult because while I'm reading those, it takes my attention away from the person I'm interviewing. So there's so many
Mm-hmm.
pros and cons, and we learn those as we go into streaming. And I've certainly done that. Now I've gone from just doing lives to then Zooms to then now I use
Mm-hmm.
StreamYard. You're using Wave.
Mm-hmm.
We all try
Yeah.
different things and work out, well, what actually works out best for our
For
demographic, our
us.
market audience. Because at the end of the day, it's not really about us, right? Business is about solving someone else's problem, giving them the value. So if
I
we
agree.
give them that value in the easiest, most consumable way, and so make it look, and which looks really professional for our brand. So it's getting that right fix. And also, I don't have concrete views of that. I try something and I like it at the moment, but I'm always looking, well, is another
Mm-hmm.
one better? And that's the great thing about today. You can actually just change. You can change platforms.
Yeah, I need to learn a lot from you how to manage that time and energy. And then, okay, before I forget this, talking about rebranding, when is the right time for us to do rebranding? Because you have just done it right now with your business, with Woman
Yeah,
Business Tribe.
I think any time is the right time to do your business, to do your rebrand. It just means that when you do
Mm-hmm.
it, make sure that you've got all of your assets so you do it at the same time. It gets
Mm-hmm.
confusing. I think if you've got something, it'd be very confusing if you came to Women's Biz Tribe and you still had a bit
Yeah,
of
especially if we have a lot of business like you. So
Yeah. So if you've got a lot of assets, digital assets, then it's pretty
mm-mm,
much going, well, how do you want to manage that? The longer that an organization or a business has been going, the more collateral that you
mm-mm,
have and things sitting around. So, it's easier, so for me, for example, I had an original course called Magic Transformation. And so I've actually left that
mm-hmm,
and said, it's now rebranded, but I haven't changed all of those assets.
mm-mm.
But other things, all of the look and feel on all of your digital media should align with your brand. So it's not, once again, it's not as if we have to act like we're, Coca-Cola or BHP or some big corporate, Toshiba. You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
go, it's so perfect, and stop you. I think sometimes the too perfect can actually make you sort of,
Yeah, it
but
happened to me also that I had to prepare everything to do new things, well, actually, it is rebranding.
it's a rebrand, but it gives you an opportunity to
Mm-mm,
also, prepare the time to do that. But it gives you that fresh sweep of knowing, okay, well, what are the documents that I want, and what do they look like now? And for
mm-hmm,
me, my
mm-hmm.
brand's really evolved and changed sort of because of the tribe and because of this evolution. I think it takes a while to find that niche. So I think that's really important. But most important is that when you show up, if I showed up at an event, then my video, my backdrop, or my branding should be sort of, totally aligned, so that it gives a really
Mm-hmm.
clear message and more so even in branding, I've learned that, it could be the logo, it could be your website. It actually is your core message. It's your message of, what you're actually trying to connect with your customer about, that really shows them that you get them and it draws them in with you.
Yes, and then thank you so much for all of your insights that you share here. Maybe you haven't shared on another place. I know that. You always give the best for us. And then Annie, yeah, you are welcoming also an affiliate program now. Thank you so much for that, and I'm going to join that also. So, is it for everyone to join your affiliate program, or you have to have certain exposure first, or certain level of being
Certain
famous and
level of
everything, so
expertise.
that you can join the affiliate marketing or the
Okay, so what
affiliate
we did
program of
is,
yours?
yeah, so
Mm-mm.
congratulations. We can announce that now live here, Sonia, that
Thank
you are an
you.
affiliate of Women's Biz Tribe, which is super exciting.
Mm-mm.
And that means that Sonia will be an official partner with me. She'll have her own little link
Mm-mm.
for everyone in her community can go via her to you. She'll know about my business. She'll be able to, be an ambassador for that. And also she has the opportunity
Thank
then
you.
to speak on my, if my platforms, if I have a workshop on online streaming, then of course I would ask my expert affiliate partner to help share with that. So there's opportunities there, obviously, with other things that I do. So that's wonderful. Other people can become affiliates as well. So if this is something that you go, you know what,
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of women who would love to join the tribe or to be aware of that. All they need to do is reach out to me and contact. I want to make sure that they've got a brand that aligns with mine. So that's pretty much it. It's not really a prestige thing. It's actually just, do you believe in the ethics and the ethos of what Women's Biz Tribe is all about? So if you think if you're a man or a woman who has a network, a website that they think there would be an alignment with Women's Biz Tribe, then definitely reach out to me and I'll be able to give you the steps of what to do. It's very easy, and I provide the images straight back for you to use on your website.
Yes, I agree. After this program, then I would like to put all of my affiliates programs on my website so that you can reach me out. And today I'm live streaming in LinkedIn and also Facebook group, sorry, all of them. See, it's also on YouTube. And I would like to greet Christiana Tudor, Karin Green, and then also Mark Stinson, Melanie Falfe, Kathy Brinkley, thank you so much for all of the loves and also the like and then the comments later. Please, if you are on the replay, put the hashtag replay and do not forget, as a viewer, then you can have the opportunity to win a camp pro plan for 1 year. This is a great opportunity, but you have to have Mac and also you have to comment a lot on 100 Days Live with Sonya. You can also share our shows every day. But do not forget also to make the fun video, or the creative video. I mean, it doesn't mean that what is it? You don't put the pineapple on your pizza. You can put the cinnamon on your coffee, whatever. Make it fun. Then you are going to have the possibility if you register to our coaching universe.anitasonya.com, our coaching universe.anitasonya.com. Annie, I know that you are a billionaire, but I think that it is an easy money. So if you like to have the free e-cam also to go live streaming, so many features also, then you can do that. But you already get to register as a viewer also, Annie, to be eligible as what is it?
Oh,
As a
I'm very
candidate
happy for
speaker.
someone else to win the prizes. Everyone else should be winning the prizes. So definitely
I know.
getting
Wow. And then,
out.
if you register as a speaker, guest expert speaker like Annie, of course, for me, you have to be fun to work with, of course, and then you have to be famous. No,
Number
I'm
one,
just kidding.
be fun and
Then,
famous. The key.
then you will have the facility from Wave for the free subscription for the speaker. See, a lot of surprises on 100 Days Live with Sonya. And still, if you register also as a VIP on our website, okay, let me put it here again. Here, then you will be able to have the ebook from Ross Brand. So Annie and I are also one of the contributors there. More than 100 people are there. Then you will get the volume 1 and volume 2. You see, so many things that I would like to share with you. Also, Annie, would you like to give your affiliate program in the comments after we are closing this, because time run very fast, and then yes, we are going to close this soon. And then, do you have any message for our audience? And then maybe for 100 Days Live with Sonya.
Oh, my message is for those listening in who feel that they're a little bit stuck or stressed or overwhelmed or just not reaching their full potential due to whatever it is that is happening in your life. I encourage you to just make that big, bold decision to just do one step forward, closer to the empowered future that you desire, closer to who you actually know you are, that you have the raw potential to be, and actually just start backing yourself. If you don't feel that you've got the confidence or the support system to do that, I encourage you to drop over to womensbiztribe.com. Pick up a free trial to the tribe. You can come along for a month, and then it's only $10 a week after that. So come along for a month, just join the tribe. Suddenly start feeling the love, feel the support, feel the buzz, because once you start getting a little bit of energy in your life, you will then start going with the flow, and there will be so many opportunities and things for you to do. So don't worry if you don't have a big grand plan, big vision. We will definitely help you find that. And so for me, it's just about saying, don't stay where you're at. There's no reason to stay longer dwelling in that well. Make sure that you actually just try and do one little step, which is just believe in yourself, back yourself a little bit today, and make a decision that is going to bring just success, happiness, and balance into your world.
Annie, it's been a pleasure and an honor for me to have you on my show. You are always welcome to my show anytime. And then, yes, thank you so much for sponsoring 100 Days Live with Sonya. By sponsoring our event, it doesn't mean that you only sponsor me and my small business or support me and my small business, but also other expert speakers and the people who would like to learn from them, so that we can create the platform like this. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me on your show today. I absolutely love being on 100 Days with Sonya, and I'm thrilled that I'm now a sponsor as well.
Thank you so much, Annie, and I will see you soon. Bye bye. Much love for you. Bye bye. So, there is Annie Gibbins, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, she's a very well-known CEO who has been building her own business now. And then it is a pleasure and also an honor to have her on my show always, and also as not only as a guest expert speaker, but also as a sponsor on our live streaming shows. And yes, if you have any questions, please do in the comments. If you watch the replay, please put the hashtag replay, and to not forget to share our live streaming. We need so much love from you. And then we are going to be online again tomorrow, and it will be, I think, Saturday. Yeah, it will be in the evening because we are going to have a very special guest also from Europe. And this is why also I make the live streaming on 100 days live with Sonya in two zones or time zone. Okay, not time zone, but also in the morning and also in the evening Eastern. So do not forget to register to our program, to our sponsorship, support us to grow. And again, you can sign up here for free or as a VIP on our coaching universe.anitasonya.com, our coaching universe.anitasonya.com. So much love, and then have a nice weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Made video awesome sauce for you. Try our multi-streaming video editor, recording, and video hosting served in one place. Shaken, not stirred. Use video to grow your business, gain visibility, and broaden your reach. With Wave.Video live streaming, you can effortlessly broadcast to multiple channels at once to reach as many viewers as possible. Easily invite up to 12 guests to your stream and bring them on screen all together. Plan the streaming flow. Make your live streams look unique with stylish, customizable layouts and overlays. Create your own scene layouts. Drag, drop, and move on-screen elements and cameras. Jazz up your stream with sound effects and music that you can upload from your computer or select from Wave.Video amazing stock library. Broadcast from several cameras and easily switch between them to bring a different angle to your stream. What makes Wave.Video live streaming even more special is that you can plan the flow of your live show in advance. Prepare the screen shares and content that you want to demonstrate before the show starts and bring them on screen when the time comes, quickly and hassle-free. Take advantage of custom scenes and smooth scene transitions. And that's not all. Use our pre-designed editable templates and create a consistent and recognizable look for your live streams. Countdowns, lower thirds, thumbnails, intros, and more. We got everything you need for professional streaming. After your live show ends, the recording of it will be saved so that you can promote it even further. Use Wave.Video editor to cut out the best parts of your show, add captions and CTA, resize it to multiple formats, and post short-form videos across your social media channels to attract a new audience. To bring even more exposure to your video, turn it into a podcast. Share it everywhere. Educate, engage, and entertain your audience with Wave.Video, the platform that makes professional live streaming and video editing accessible to everyone. Sign up now.
Every day, you face a great deal of uncertainty. But one thing remains the same. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Verizon knows there's no better way to stream your Disney favorites than on America's most reliable network. That's why we include Disney Plus with your unlimited plan. And plans start at just $35 per line.
How about that?
Your body benefits from movement, but your mind benefits from stillness. Practice uniting the two with a free trial at glow.com. Discover new flavors, explore new places, while sharing unique moments with those you love most. Enhance your experience wherever you are with San Pellegrino, a new kind of nutrition for a new kind of active. Vega, helping you to be better every day. Our communities are stronger when we join together. We can serve all of our neighbors experiencing hunger by just one act of kindness at a time. Find a local food bank near you at feedingamerica.org. They say laughter is the best medicine.
Can't go to school ever again.
Of course, actual medicine is the best medicine.
Well, hello, friend. I'm so glad to let you know that I'll be sponsoring and speaking on the 100 Days Live Summit with Sonya. It's July 1st through October 9th, 100 days of success coaches, empowerment experts, entrepreneurs, marketing mentors. I'll be speaking on the lessons I learned from interviewing 200 creative practitioners all over the world. How to build their brands, how to stay resilient, how to make collaborations, and how to gain the confidence and connections to launch their work out into the world. You won't want to miss it. And of course, in addition to just my small talk, imagine 99 more experts every day for 100 days. So join me for 100 days live with Sonya. The link is in the notes. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Dr. Liz, and I am so excited to be a sponsor and a speaker for 100 Days Lives with Sonya from our coaching universe. So please join me and many other experts as we share our tips and strategies for how you can scale your business, how you can improve your productivity, improve your finances, wealth, and many, many, many other topics. So I personally will be sharing some of my latest research, which shows how you can actually get more done in less time so that you have extra time to do what you want to do, not just what you have to do. So very simple, very powerful tips that I will be sharing with you that I actually use as part of my coaching with many, many successful business people from all around the world. So I am really honored and can't wait to be part of 100 Days Live with Sonya. Please register in details in the comments below. And I can't wait to see you then. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn stuff. And it's going to be amazing 100 days live with Sonya. Register now and we will see you there. Bye.